Hi, my name is Lynn Knoll. I presently serve as the co-president of the League of Women Voters of Greater Cleveland. I also had the pleasure of serving as the chairperson of the Incarceration Subcommittee of the Criminal Justice Reform Study Group. Also serving on the Incarceration Subcommittee are Andre Kimmy of Cleveland, Mila Cardona Jones of the Dayton League, and Leah Cox of the Youngstown League. We focused on Ohio prisons and did not address county jails, municipal jails, or federal prisons. The Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections is responsible for Ohio's prisons, and I'll be referring to that department as the ODRC. The League of Women Voters' U.S. position on criminal justice reform is very comprehensive, particularly with respect to incarceration. It addresses several matters, including processes that the staff and incarcerated people can use to report abuse, the elimination of private prisons, ways to maintain contact, treatment, and rehabilitation programs, just to name a few. We devoted our work to three subtopics: healthcare, job training and education, and connections with family and community. These subtopics were selected because incarcerated individuals who have been engaged in programs providing those services are less likely to reoffend. The ODRC's mission statement consists of one simple sentence, but powerful: reduce recidivism among those we touch. This is critical because reducing recidivism promotes public safety and helps build strong communities. Now, you may wonder, why provide health care to incarcerated people? Well, aside from the humanitarian aspect, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled decades ago that prisons must provide adequate medical care. Healthcare in Ohio prisons is provided by both prison personnel through prison infirmaries, two skilled nursing facilities for more serious cases, and a unit dedicated to those who suffer from dementia. Ohio also partners with the Ohio State University Medical Center, which provides a myriad of healthcare services. Mental health care is also required to be provided in Ohio's prisons. In 1995, the state of Ohio entered into what's been called a groundbreaking consent decree to settle a lawsuit that had been filed on behalf of seriously mentally ill individuals incarcerated in Ohio prisons. Several programs to address mental health issues among Ohio's prison population were developed as a result of the consent decree. Likewise, substance abuse among those who are incarcerated negatively impacts rehabilitation efforts. The ODRC partners with several organizations through the Ohio Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services to provide treatment for substance abuse. All people incarcerated in Ohio prisons undergo a screening process to identify medical, mental health, and substance abuse issues, and a treatment plan is developed accordingly. Also, during the course of one's incarceration, referrals for services can be made by prison employees when treatment may be necessary or at the individual's request. All of the above are critical to successful rehabilitation. One cannot have medical problems or mental health issues or suffer from addiction and successfully complete a rehabilitation program while in prison. The second aspect of rehabilitation is education and job training. The importance of those programs for incarcerated individuals can be summarized in one statistic. For every dollar invested in prison-based education, $4 to $5 of taxpayer savings results in reduced incarceration costs. One Ohio study found that completing any vocational training, apprenticeship, GED, or college courses while incarcerated correlated with lower rates of recidivism. Now, here's an interesting fact. In 1884, the warden at the Ohio Penitentiary established a night school for people incarcerated there. Efforts to provide education and job training has continued since that time. In 1974, for example, Ohio University established the Ohio University Correctional Education Program. A year later, the Ohio Penal Educational Consortium was established. Today, it consists of 6 colleges and universities to provide post-secondary educational and vocational programming to prisons in Ohio. In 1987, Sinclair College of Dayton, Ohio, established post-secondary education to incarcerated individuals at the Dayton Correctional Institution. The program has grown exponentially. In fact, by 2021, the program serves students at all Ohio prisons. There are over 50 apprenticeship programs and career technical education is available to inmates as well. Academic programs include adult basic literacy education and GED programs. Industrial training, the development of positive work habits, and personal development skills are taught through the Ohio Penal Industries, which manufactures, develops several products, and provides office and business services. All people incarcerated in Ohio participate in an initial screening assessment to determine each person's educational needs and then are assigned to a program available at that prison. Progress is tracked, and once a year he or she is reevaluated and reassessed. Note that not all programs are available at all prisons. Now, the third important element to a successful rehabilitation program is the individual's ability to maintain contact with family and community. Studies have shown that visits reduce recidivism by 13% for new crimes and 25% for technical violations. Contact is maintained through in-person visits, except of course during the COVID pandemic, through video conferences at a cost, mail and phone calls. Now, on the subject of phone calls, Ohio entered into a contract with the provider whereby phone service is available for 2 cents per minute plus tax. A major obstacle to in-person visits is transportation for families to be able to visit those who are incarcerated. Many of Ohio's prisons were built in rural areas with little public transportation. Private organizations have stepped up in some areas to provide transportation at little to no cost. One final note: women face unique issues both inside and outside of prison. Committee member Mila Cardona-Jones of Dayton wrote an excellent paper on this subject, and it's included in the materials. Please read through it. Now, given all of the above, the Incarceration Subcommittee has made several recommendations. Please read through them. Let us know if you have any questions, and we urge you to support them. Now, what else can you do? Well, read the full report. It's available to you. Become a delegate to the League of Women Voters of Ohio Convention, which will be held June 9 through 11, 2023. Vote yes to concur with the League of Women Voters Ohio Board of Directors adoption of the new position on criminal justice in Ohio. Monitor what's happening at the Ohio State House. Join the League of Women Voters of Ohio Lobby Corps and work in your own community. Talk to your state and local representatives to advocate on behalf of these principles and positions. And keep your eye on the state budget. It's very critical that these programs in these prisons, all of them that we've discussed, are funded and funded well. Thank you very much, and I look forward to meeting with you.